Attention cringers. Today I'm going to be talking about the cretins aka absolute chads of Pokemon Unite Solo Q. Having these players on your team will make the game feel more unbalanced than Mike Tyson in the ring against a 4-year-old and you feel like you can do nothing about it all game. Then sometimes, all of a sudden, through what can only be explained as the will of God, these players will pop off in the Ray fight and you'll win the game. Anyway, my first victim is this Hoopa because what the fuck is this build? As a self-proclaimed former probably maybe top 10 support player OCE I want to stab my eyes out with a fork. I pick Espeon because this shit is more broken than oh my god what the fuck is that? Anyway, they have this blue badge Espeon who is better than me because he has a blue badge and I'm thoroughly scared of being R-button dipped. But other than that their team is freer than Knight's mental and I'm feeling good about my team's chances in this game. We start off the game with an esports level Astonish placement by our Hoopa. This did not inspire me with much confidence, which is not helped by the fact Damage Port McGee over here drops a slow smoke on the Indeedee and forgot to bind his B button to attack camps. The enemy Cinderace kindly presents himself for death as he tries to stack 11 points, but Gavin the Goomy rocks up and gives him some of the good stuff before I kindly tell the Cinderace to fuck off with a swift and Goomy. Gavin takes the bunny which this Hoopa, who I will now refer to as Poopa, got low for him to get another stack. Fortunately for us, all Goomy players are attracted to inting so he picks up 5 more points and runs it down before I send him to the great beyond. After my Poopa decides dying to a Leafeon gank would be optimal, our attention swaps to top lane where my green furry has decided to gank my blue furry to help them get ahead. This predictably didn't go very well, which my blue furry didn't seem to like so he decided to take his gamer rage out on our second blue buff. Green furry dying meant that Squirtle was left all alone against he who is a better Espeon player than me. And tragically passes away. Gary the Goomy is still horny for stacks so he once again thundercunts it to our bot goal before my Poopa actually hits an Astonish. I'm about to congratulate him before oh my god why the fuck aren't you playing ports you absolute tool. At this point I wish my team would go AFK and I get bots instead but winning the game like that would be unsportsmanlike because the other team wouldn't stand a chance. We lose top lane before 8 minutes and the Squirtle, clearly not wanting to grow big and strong, ignores the top farm and comes down. The Goomy is once again politely uninvited from our lane by Poopa and the internet gremlins start to realize that I might be a threat to the other team and decides to nerf me. Oh would you look at that, the fun police is here and they found some fun havers so he pulls his pepper spray and we start running. The Leafeon probably decides to spare me so I can tell the furries the tale of the merciless assassination of my teammates, but something tells me they won't care. Anyway, my cat loses to their rabbit and we lose our bot goal. The other team thinks pushing our tier 2 goal off of this is a really good idea, but little do they know that they were right. And here we have the best Lucario player the world has ever seen. Oh shit, he's dead. But don't worry guys, my Squirtle might actually evolve. So yeah, the enemy team takes Lecky and I still have a Squirtle. I leave to go defend but not before venting my frustration at the invisible fuck looking for my cheeks. It's all looking fine until invisible fuck materializes and violates me, but not as hard as he violates my Squirtle as he's sent to the Shadow Realm. I finally decide enough is enough and he who is a better Espeon than me gets a little too close to the 50 megaton nuke that's about to go off in the top lane. I didn't realize at the time but I killed the invisible fuck hiding in the bush too, so serves you right you cheek-seeking missile little cretin. The rest of the game went about as well as you would expect. This was until the end of the game when it turned out my teammates had mustered up at least one brain cell, albeit not a very smart one, to try and win the game with. My Hoopa ulted bot and by this point I was kind of just like fuck it, but then we ended up fucking them, and getting the Reggie, which definitely wasn't worth but it was something. It had at least filled me with some hope that we could actually win this game but that was gone quicker than my Blastoise's health bar when faced with an ADC. And my Poopa decided to join my Stoise in Pokemon Purgatory as well. How the Cinder doesn't die here is a small miracle but unfortunately it seems my teammates have lost the one special brain cell between them and now I have to start sharing mine. This, however, turned out to be a grave error because when I stopped to look for Secure, my entire team, sharing my brain cells I so generously lent them, also stopped to look for secure. And we just jerked each other off for 5 seconds before I get Espeon dipped and we lose the game. What the fuck? Okay, last game didn't happen. Let's get that uplifting cringe music on that makes you feel like you're in some dumb office workplace commercial. What have we got, boys? They've banned Miraidon away from our Pikachu. Zoroark ban. Not bad. And they insta-ban Buzzwole. Whoa. Alright, Pikachu, just go with your heart on this one, you've got this. I like the confidence. Anyway, let's see what they're picking first. Delphox. Kind of a cringe first pick, but it's trainer red, so who the fuck cares? Alright, I'm choosing Espeon here because it is by far the best mage right now, and I don't want them to have it. What are you picking, Sardino? Okay, this is a little concerning. Code red, this is an emergency, our draft is fucking doomed. Oh my god, they have brain wrinkles. Oh my god, thank you. You guys are the best. Oh shit. You know what? It's okay. As long as our Pikachu gets Pikachu, this game is unlosable. Guys, I'm feeling really good about this game. A guy with the name Pikachu in a Pokemon game where there are no duplicate names can't possibly be bad at Pikachu. Let's go Gumi, we took contested, I'm going to get my 4. Okay, enough wholesome Henry, why the fuck do I have another Gumi running it down bot lane in my game? It's okay, it looks like my top lane is winning, and my jungle is pathing bot, it's not all bad. Okay guys, we've got this. Nice and strong gank, here let's go. You have got to be fucking kidding me, we spent 3 minutes in draft and got to play 1 minute of the game for nothing. What a waste of time, let's go again. Oh, would you look at that, another game. I sure hope neither team goes AFK and we can have a nice fair game. Okay, it's not all bad, we have that gold badge Sableye on our team. Well, I guess it's time to whip out my massive cock Decidueye and give them the spirit shackle. Hey guys, welcome to my jungle, let's play. Today we are playing Decidueye in the jungle. My top tip of the day is to keep your boosted auto up by hitting the Xatu at regular intervals so it's up for when your buff spawns. Oh, fuck. So anyway, once you get to lane, you need to eliminate any threatening looking farm that's still alive. As you can see, my low health Pikachu was at threat of dying to this Baltoy, so I killed it for him like the big strong Dartrix I am. As you can see, he wasn't very appreciative of that, but he doesn't know what he's talking about, so I just ignored him and tried to do it again. The funny motorbike just showed up to top lane, so we'll lose the 850 trade without my Lucario here. But fortunately I secure Big Bird and their Miraidon would rather commit die to finish his combo on a full health furry than not in, so now I've won top lane and my Pikachu better be fucking happy about it after the shit he gave me. I go back to my jungle and secure my Spirit Shackle, aka the creative mode button. My top lane is about as one as the number of kills I have right now and my bot lane is holding, so it's about time I start styling on some clowns. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Okay, it's time to stop playing around and start trying to win this game. They didn't actually end up breaking top, but I wish I could break my Lucario's toes for chasing their Miraidon all the way to their jungle, but hey, at least they got the kill. I decide to go bot lane as surely my team can hold top without me. I'm the first to arrive at Reginald Rock, so assume I'm the only one and start ripping it. Mr. Rock is none too pleased with me emptying my Glock 18 into him, so he calls his brother up to run at me head on. However, this lasagna-looking ass crab has not heard of my exploits on Anklegauss, so I make him look like a total knob. Reginald Rock's Italian brother decides it's done with his bullshit and decides to kill him himself after he got called down just to get embarrassed, but he was about to feel a lot worse about it as his one brain cell was working overtime to figure out whether he had better secure than me. He didn't. My team lost the top objective and top lane, but their Crustal wasn't losing heart as he continued trying to fuck with me, this time with Umbreon's help. The Crustal finally learns his lesson, scores his points and fucks off, while the thing about black cats being unlucky or something must also apply to black cats themselves, except this black cat isn't unlucky, it's just fucking stupid for thinking it can win this 1v1. Instead of just pathing to bot lane like a good little dog, this furry fuck decides to keep taking my jungle and the enemy team breaks the goal. I head up to see if there's a potential trade, but it's more stale than this fucking TTS voice, and I notice a fight bot, so I quickly back and drop in on these bozos like I'm John Wick and assassinate them flawlessly. Holy shit, I diagnosed this Cinderace with Gamer. He almost outplayed me, but fortunately my furry bait loosened him up a little before I got there. Must have been my jungle farm he took while they were scoring bot. Anyway, I've come to the realization that our local furry is just going to perma-farm jungle and not actually play the game, so I leave him to it and push top lane, which I personally think went really well. However, things from here on did not go so well, and I'm unfortunately not immune from the flaming. You see, I could have just ripped Lecky here and gone somewhere else, but I skipped the whole kill the yellow thing part and fucked off to do absolutely nothing. This Miraidon, however, forgot what time it was and ripped an ult more useless than my Lucario, so at least there's that. The only more useless thing I can think of right now is whatever the fuck this Venusaur is doing, because not only did he make himself look like an absolute clown by ulting at 250, he died in the process. The enemy team gets top objective and they use their combined brainpower to come to an ultimate conclusion as to what to do after taking it, and is to take position and try to push it into our tier 2. This Crustal is still butthurt after I broke his ankles in bottom lane, so he's back for revenge and he wants me dead so fucking bad that he runs straight past everyone. However, this lasagna headass still hasn't learned his lesson, and I run a literal circle around him, catching the Black Cat's ult in the process, who again isn't unlucky, just fucking stupid. Anyway, what else is stupid is whatever the fuck happened to me bot lane. I know I missed my snipe, but the funny motorbike kills me and there's nothing I can do about it. Things are looking grim and they're ripping Ray, but at least my full health Lucario with ult fresh off of... Holy fuck, I forgot I was talking about this Lucario. It's a miracle this guy won enough bot games to make it to veteran, let alone to master rank. Like, what is this guy smoking, or is he actually just this stupid? Anyway, they get Ray, score. Furry fucker over here goes AFK like he actually did something this game. We try counterpush. Lasagna fucker eats an entire magazine from a AR-15 and is still tasty. And we lose the game. What a waste of my time.
Hello, Actual KJ here. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for watching. I did put this all together in a little under 15 hours, recording clips and editing included, and I do hope you enjoyed it. This style of content is inspired by a guy called Rav, who does League of Legends and World of Warcraft videos. He does the whole TTS thing, but he's a whole lot funnier than me, so if you're looking for a good laugh, even if you know nothing about League or WoW like me, I recommend watching him. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. I didn't want to preface the video with this because it would lose its comedic value, so I'm saying it at the end. I don't really think the things I say in the video, but the TTS helps create that degree of separation, and I do get more of a deep dive into what an angry me would think. If you're in the video or I flamed you at some point, just know that I don't actually care. But it is an example that people can learn from, and as you saw, I wasn't immune from it myself. None of this should be taken personally, however. If anyone has an issue with it, I'm happy to take it down or whatever. It's just a fun thing for me. This is more of a proof of concept, seeing if this sort of style of content can work with Pokemon Unite. A big challenge I faced was the game was too fast paced to actually get some of the results I wanted with the text-to-speech. But if people enjoy it enough, I'm happy to do more, but for now just consider this the proof of concept and the building blocks for what could be. Thank you for watching.